I'm Shamla, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, KCS Kasinada College of Arts and Science, Chennai. In this video, we are going to discuss few topics in software engineering. Topics covered in this video are finite state mechanism and Petri nets. Finite state mechanism, data flow diagram, regular expression and transition tables are combined in finite state mechanism. This figure depicts the data flow diagram for software system consists of a set of processes interconnected by data streams. Each of the data streams can be specified using a regular expression and each of the processes can be described using a transition table. The data flow diagram for a software system consisting of a set of processes interconnected by data streams. Data streams are specified using regular expressions. Process can be described using transition table. This figure specifies a system for which the incoming data stream consists of a start marker DS followed by 0 or more D11 messages followed by 0 or more D12 messages followed by an end of data marker DE. The purpose of process split is to route D11 messages to file F6 and D12 messages to file F7. The transition table in this figure specifies the action of split. Specification of split process diagram. Process split starts in initial state S0 and waits for input DS. Any other input in state S0 is ignored. Arrival of input DS in state S0 triggers the opening of files F6 and F7 and transition to state S1. In S1, D11 messages are written to F6 until either a D12 message or a DE message is received. On receipt of a D12 message, process split closes F6, writes the message D12 to F7 and goes to state S2. In state S2, split writes 0 or more D12 messages to F7. Then, on receipt of the end of data marker, DE closes F7 and returns to state S0 to await the next transmission. Limitations of finite state mechanism. It is not possible for complex system because it involves large number of states and many combination of input data. The last topic of state-oriented notation is Petri nets. Petri nets were invented in the 1960s by Carl Petri at the University of Bonn, West Germany. They provide a graphical representation technique and systematic methods. It was invented to overcome the limitations of finite state mechanism. Example, concurrent systems are designed to permit simultaneously execution of the software. Components called task or process on multiprocessors. Concurrent task must be synchronized to permit communication among tasks that operates at different execution rates to prevent simultaneously updating of shared data and to prevent deadlock. Deadlock occurs when all the tasks in a system are waiting for data or other resources that can also waiting on other tasks. Fundamental problems of concurrency are synchronization, mutual exclusion and deadlocks. A Petri net is represented as a bipartite graph. Two types of nodes are used in a Petri net called places and transition. Places are marked by tokens. Petri nets are characterized by an initial marking of places and a firing rule. A firing rule has two aspects. A transition is enabling if every input place has at least one token. An enabled transition can fire. When a transition fires, each input place of the transition loses one token and each output place of the transition gains one token. A marked Petri net is commonly defined as a quadruple, 4 values in a system, consisting of a set of places, a set of transition T, a set of arcs A, and a marking M. C is equal to P, T, A, M. Co-begin. This figure illustrates the Petri net models the indicated computation. Each transition in the net corresponds to a task activation and places are used to synchronize processing. Completion of T0 removes the initial token from P0 and places a token on P1, which enables the co-begin. Firing of the co-begin removes the token from P1 and places the token on each of P2, P3 and P4. This enables T1, T2 and T3. They can fire simultaneously or in any order. This corresponds to concurrent execution of task T1, T2 and T3. When each of task T1, T2 and T3 completes its processing, a token is placed on the corresponding output place P5, P6 or P7. Co-end is not enabled until all three tasks complete their processing. Firing of co-end removes the tokens from P5, P6 and P7 and places the token on P8, thus enabling P4, which can then fire. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.